Yeah, let's talk about something really specific. You know that feeling, right? That moment you walk through your front door, and maybe the very first thing you do is reach back and unhook your bra.
Oh, yeah, that big sigh of relief.
Exactly, that exhale where your whole body just lets go. It's so common.
It really is. And, well, it might be more significant than we think. Doctors are actually starting to warn that, especially for women over 65, wearing a bra might be causing more issues than it solves.
That's quite a statement, isn't it? Because
Mhm.
bras are so ingrained.
Completely.
So this deep dive, it's not just about the medical side, though that's important. It's also tapping into that wisdom passed down through generations from mothers, grandmothers.
The lived experience.
Yeah. We're going to explore 10, let's call them powerful signs that your body and maybe even your spirit is kind of nudging you, saying it might be time to ditch the bra.
And let's be clear, this isn't about giving up on anything. It's really the opposite. It's about maybe outgrowing discomfort.
Reclaiming comfort, yeah, and confidence control, especially in these years.
Exactly. It's about freedom, wellness, um, self-respect, really.
All right, let's unpack this then. Let's get into these signs because I think some of the reasons behind them are genuinely surprising.
Okay, sign number one. Let's start with aches and pains. Do your shoulders and neck ache by the end of the day?
Like a dull, persistent ache, the kind that makes you want to rub your neck or constantly roll your shoulders.
Precisely. That's the one.
And there's a direct physical reason for this, isn't there? The straps.
Yeah, those straps, they're meant to lift, but they end up pressing down right on the trapezius muscles.
And as we get older, our skin gets thinner, muscles might weaken a bit.
Exactly. So that pressure becomes more noticeable. It can actually restrict your movement. It can trigger headaches, even cause like tingling down your arms because it messes with nerve pathways.
Wow. I heard a story, maybe you have too, about someone's aunt. She had years of pain, tried everything.
Yes. And then she stopped wearing her bra, and within a week, she felt relief. It wasn't the therapies that were missing.
It was removing the constant pressure. Her body was just asking for a break.
It's a really good example of listening to those signals instead of just treating the symptom.
Okay, so beyond those general aches, what's sign number 2?
Yeah.
Something quite common, I believe.
Yes, very common. Persistent rashes or irritation,
Mm.
specifically under the bust.
You mean like redness, itching, maybe a burning feeling, especially when it's warm out.
That's it exactly. Often it's something called intertrigo. It's basically skin irritation from trapped moisture and friction.
Caused by the bra fabric rubbing.
Right. Especially tight bras or ones made of synthetic materials. They create the perfect environment for that irritation.
When we tend to reach for creams, maybe change soaps.
We treat the rash. But the insight here is maybe the best solution is to remove the cause, the constant friction and trapped moisture altogether.
Address the root cause, not just the symptom. Makes sense.
Okay, sign number 3. This one touches on something really fundamental. Your breath. Well, have you ever noticed a feeling of restriction in your chest? Like you can't take a really deep, satisfying breath. Maybe your breathing feels a bit shallow during the day.
Possibly without even realizing it's happening.
Yes. And your bra could be part of the reason. As we age, our chest walls can become a little less flexible.
Okay.
And a tight bra, particularly the band, can physically restrict your rib cage's movement.
Which would lead to that shallower breathing.
Exactly. And that can ripple out. Shallow breathing is linked to increased anxiety. It can even mess with your sleep.
Wow. I remember reading a really powerful story about a woman with COPD.
Oh, yes, the lung condition.
Okay.
She stopped wearing her bra, and after just 2 days, she said it felt like someone had opened a window in her chest.
That's incredible. It really highlights how much even a subtle restriction can impact something so vital.
Breath is life force, right? We need it to move freely.
Okay, this next one, sign number 4, I think this might genuinely surprise people. Worsening posture.
Even if you think you're wearing a supportive bra.
Right. You find yourself slouching more, maybe your shoulders are rolling forward, but you thought the bra was supposed to help with that.
It's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? Some bras, especially the really structured ones, can act like a crutch.
Doing the work your muscles should be doing.
Precisely. Your back muscles, your shoulder muscles, they don't have to work as hard to keep you upright. And over time, like any muscle that isn't used, they can actually weaken.
So the support could actually be undermining your body's own natural support system.
That's the surprising insight. Yeah, sometimes the best way to stand tall is actually to let go of that external structure.
That's really counterintuitive to what many of us were taught.
It really is. We need to rethink what support means as our bodies change.
Okay, let's move to sign number 5. This is something you might notice visually. Swelling or puffiness maybe near your chest or under your arms.
Yes, exactly. Tenderness or just noticing things look a bit puffy, often near the armpit or under the bra band.
What's causing that?
It's often linked to your lymphatic system. That's the network in your body that's responsible for draining waste, toxins, fluids. It's crucial.
Okay.
A tight bra, especially the band and underwires, can physically compress those lymphatic channels.
Lock in the flow.
Right. And when that fluid can't drain properly, it leads to that puffiness, sometimes soreness, and it can even contribute to feeling generally fatigued because the system isn't clearing waste efficiently.
There was that story too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
About the woman who thought she had a lump.
Yes. A really compelling one. She was worried, went to the doctor, but before her appointments, she decided to stop wearing her bra for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And the lump, the puffiness completely disappeared. It was just blocked lymphatic fluid.
Wow. That really shows how much impact it can have. Sometimes freedom is physical, like you said.
It really is.
All right. Sign number 6. This one feels almost universal. The constant adjusting.
Oh, the fiddling, tugging the straps back up, pulling the band down, shifting the cups.
Doing it all day without even thinking about it sometimes.
Exactly. And we often dismiss it as just, a minor annoyance. But it's actually a really clear signal
A signal of what?
that the bra just doesn't fit your body anymore. It's simple, really. Our bodies change significantly as we age.
Rib cages might expand a bit, skin gets softer, breast tissue changes.
All of that. But we often keep wearing the same size or style of bra that worked for us years ago, designed for a younger body.
So the constant adjusting isn't because there's something wrong with us.
No. It's your body telling you very clearly that the garment isn't working. It's a communication. Maybe it's time to listen.
Okay, sign number 7. Let's go back to that feeling we started with. That deep sigh of relief when the bra comes off.
Ah, yes, that moment.
We've all felt it, haven't we? It feels so good.
And it's more than just physical comfort, It's actually your nervous system shifting gears.
Really? How?
Well, think about it. Tight fabric, constant slight pressure. It can send low-level stress signals to your brain all day long, a kind of subconscious tension. When you take the bra off, that signal stops. Your shoulders physically drop, your breathing deepens almost automatically. It's your body literally saying, thank you.
That quote someone shared was so perfect. Taking off my bra at night feels like taking off the role I had to play all day.
Isn't that powerful? It's a form of liberation, allowing yourself to shed that invisible burden and just be. It allows for a real physiological reset.
That really resonates.
Okay.
Sign number 8. This one tackles a bit of a myth, I think. Sleeping in a bra.
Yes. Many women were told, perhaps by their mothers or grandmothers, that it's good to sleep in a bra, to keep everything in place, prevent sagging.
Right, that was the advice. But if sleeping in a bra actually leaves you feeling sore in the morning, or if you feel like your sleep is disturbed when you wear one.
That's a huge sign, because sleep is when your body does its most important repair work.
Healing, regenerating.
Exactly. Circulation improves, muscles relax fully, your lungs expand properly. A tight bra, even a soft one, can get in the way of all that.
How so? By restricting things.
By restricting airflow, potentially hindering that crucial lymph drainage we talked about, and maybe even keeping stress hormones slightly elevated when they should be dropping.
There was that story about the woman with insomnia.
Yes. Remarkable. Chronic insomnia for years, tried various things. Then she stopped sleeping in her bra.
And the insomnia went away.
Within a week, apparently. Her insight was so simple, she realized she didn't need a sleeping pill, she just needed space. Physical and maybe energetic space for her body to rest.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it, how many little things we do might be subtly interfering with our body's natural processes.
Absolutely. It always comes back to listening, doesn't it?
It seems so. Okay, sign number 9. This one feels particularly important and sensitive. It's about going through surgery or significant health changes involving the chest area.
Yes, this is crucial. If you've had a biopsy, a lumpectomy, a mastectomy, radiation treatment, or maybe you deal with ongoing lymphatic issues like lymphedema.
Your relationship with that part of your body has fundamentally changed.
It really has. There's memory there, often increased sensitivity, scar tissue.
And standard bras, they just weren't designed with that in mind, were they?
Not at all. They can press right on delicate scar tissue, rub areas that are still healing, or just feel generally uncomfortable on skin that's been through trauma.
So the point here is,
The profound point here is that in these situations, comfort isn't a luxury. It's not just a preference. It's actually an essential part of healing.
It's about actively supporting your recovery.
Precisely. Honoring what your body has been through and giving it what it needs to feel better, not just conform to an old expectation. Prioritizing that physiological healing.
That feels incredibly important. Okay, we've reached our final sign, number 10. And this one, maybe it's less about the physical and more about the internal shift.
Yes, this one is about the soul, you could say, not just the skin. The sign is you find you're no longer dressing for other people's comfort or expectations.
Ah, that shift in perspective.
Exactly. For decades, maybe, many women wore bras partly to look put together to fit a certain societal image, perhaps to avoid making others uncomfortable.
The idea that you should wear one.
Right. But maybe you reach a point where you realize the most elegant version of you, the most authentic version, isn't necessarily the one who's cinched in.
Maybe it's the one who could breathe freely.
Yes, the one who doesn't feel the need to ask the world for permission to simply feel good in her own skin.
That quote you mentioned earlier fits perfectly here. I stopped wearing a bra the same year I stopped apologizing for growing older.
Let that sink in, right? It's so powerful. It connects ditching the bra not just to physical comfort, but to a deeper self-acceptance, a liberation from needing external validation.
It's about reclaiming your own authority over your body and your comfort.
Beautifully put.
Yeah.
Recognizing that true confidence radiates from within, it doesn't come from being held in by external structures.
Wow. That really brings it all together, doesn't it? It's about
Yeah.
so much more than just a piece of clothing.
It absolutely is a powerful shift in perspective as we age.
So we've gone through all 10 signs, from physical aches and irritations to breathing, posture, and that deeper sense of just knowing it's time. Maybe one of those really resonated with you listening, or maybe several felt familiar.
Yeah, maybe they whispered something you've kind of known for a while.
And as we said, this deep dive, it really isn't just about the mechanics of straps and fabric.
No, it's about looking at the bigger picture. It's about consciously choosing. Are you choosing comfort over, say, performance, breath over appearance? Are you choosing ultimately to support yourself?
That's the core question, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've likely spent a lifetime supporting everyone else, family, friends, colleagues, often putting their needs, their expectations first.
Very common experience.
So maybe exploring these 10 signs is an invitation, a nudge to consider something, well, maybe radical, but also incredibly simple.
Which is?
Maybe it's finally time to support yourself, but in a way that actually feels genuinely good, physically, mentally.
Embracing the idea that as we get older, we don't just have to grow older. We have this amazing opportunity to grow freer.
I love that. Growing freer. So the final thought to leave you with is just that. What could growing freer look like for you? What new possibilities does that simple idea spark?